If you tried journaling, meditation, talking about your anxiety, reading the books, becoming self aware, knowing all your patterns, and doing all the right things, and you still feel anxious and stuck in your nervous system, then this is for you. Because for so many people, anxiety isn't coming from a lack of insight or understanding. It's coming from a nervous system that doesn't feel safe enough to settle. You might intellectually understand your anxiety. You might even feel very self aware. But when your chest tightens, your thoughts race, and your body goes into overdrive, all that understanding seems to disappear. And that's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because anxiety isn't just a mindset or a cognitive issue, it's a physiological survival response. If you're new here, my name is Sarai. I'm a somatic experiencing coach. And for over 15 years, I've been working with people who feel stuck in anxiety, overwhelm, and nervous system dysregulation. And here's what I found both personally and professionally, lasting change doesn't happen by thinking your way out of anxiety. It happens when we work directly with our nervous system and our bodies somatically. I hear this all the time from clients that I know why I'm anxious. I've talked about it endlessly. I've done years of inner work, but when I get triggered, my body takes over. And that's because anxiety is your nervous system recruiting a survival response, usually flight. Your body speeds up, your muscles brace, your breath shortens, and your mind races. This is your system trying to protect you. And no amount of logic can override a nervous system that believes that it's under threat. So here's what I believe is one of the number one strategies for anxiety or a dysregulated nervous system. And so stop trying to fix it cognitively and start working with it somatically. Anxiety resolves when the body learns, the nervous system gets that direct message through direct experience that it can settle and move back into regulation, that it's safe enough to settle. And so that means working with sensation instead of fighting it, slowing down the physiological response and helping the nervous system to complete what it's trying to do. And so when you do this, anxiety stops running the show, not because you forced it away, but because your system no longer needs it. When you start to work with anxiety or nervous system dysregulation somatically, you begin to recover from activation faster because you can be able to track what's happening and then release it or down regulate it and feel more grounded in your body. You can kind of quiet the constant mental noise because the system actually feels settled and you are able to respond instead of react and just feel more grounded and settled inside of yourself. And so it's not about pushing through or calming down. It's about building capacity and regulation from the inside out by using somatic skills. And so one of the first steps that one can take in order to learn, apply, and embody how to work with their nervous system or their anxiety, which that's where anxiety comes from, is through the practice of somatic tracking. I created a free resource called the Somatic Starter Kit that can help you begin to work with anxiety at a nervous system level, not by doing more, but by listening differently. You'll find the link below, and it takes you through very simple principles just to start relating to your nervous system and your anxiety in a completely different way. And it even goes over all the different types of nervous system responses: fight, flight, which is anxiety, freeze, and it kind of goes over a really in-depth view of like what's happening underneath the surface of all the things that we experience on the edges, but really getting to the root of it through that physiological response. So it goes over all the beginner things that one would need to know to start somatic tracking. So you can get that down below. And I hope this was helpful today. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I will see you next time.